MrYorkieLoverFitness.com.
On one of the comments of one of my videos, one of the gentlemen said, could I explain train to failure? Oh, it broke my heart. You know, there's so many bodybuilders that never go anywhere because they listen to this shit. These people are talking. They have no idea how the body works and why. Train to failure. First of all, I don't know what the hell they're talking about, to be honest with you. And if they're talking about training and you just can't train anymore, it's insane. It is counterproductive. And they're shooting this juice stuff to you guys. Reduce, the recovery is incredible. But of course, you pay for it, my friends. You pay dearly. You're not going to hang around long. You're going to come apart. Your joints going to go on you. You're not designed. Training is an abuse. It's building. That's why I haven't talked to my friend Jim Arrington in so long. When I talked to him, he said he is old, he's winning contests. Never took juice, don't even know what it means. He knows of it, but he was interested in health. Train to failure. What are you trying to do? Build or abuse? What is failure? You don't train your muscles to completely, because you know what happens, completely just broken down. You don't recover. And these guys kill me, but they have no concept of recovery. It's the key to everything. Training does not build muscle. It's recovery. And I want you guys to understand. Understand one thing, my good friends. You don't build when you're training. You break down. It's break down, build up. What you eat today will affect you tomorrow. If you go in the gym today, my good friends, feeling worn out, go home. As I said 1,000,001 times in my videos, the body complains and don't explain. Please jump this train of failure stuff. It's crazy. What are you trying? And then I want you to know something, my good friends. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to build a nice, healthy, vibrant body that will take you to where I am? My good friend Jim Arrington's where he is winning contests at 80? Or what you want to do at 50? Every joint in your body is killing you. Your heart's gone, everything, because you destroy. Let me tell you something. You have a finite amount of energy. You're either going to build it up or break it down. That's why you see some guys at 50 looking like they're 30, and some guys at 50 look like they're ready to be buried. You know why? They burnt out. They're not burnt out just from training. Guys, you can burn out from drinking whiskey and eating bad food. But the point is, when we train, my good friends, we train to build ourselves, not to destroy ourselves. I don't want to hear that word train to failure. What the hell do you mean train to failure? To what? And then what for? To stand in the mirror. Say, the juice boys could do that because the juice is doing the job, not them. And then you know what? They pay dearly because they're demanding more from the body than the body is able to give. So what happens? Their joints go. I have a lot of good bodybuilding friends that knee replacements, hip replacements, elbow, rotator cuffs, because they're training harder than their joints can handle, lifting heavier weights than their joints can handle. And they go up to broken up old men. That's why I'm proud of myself. And I'm proud of guys like Jim. Jim really gives me a thrill, only for the reason that he's competing at 80. Fantastic. I tell you, most of those steroids, and I keep saying, and I feel bad about it, but some of the dead guys I really love, we grew up together. They went the steroid way, and they died early. Bypass operations on the heart is prevalent among the steroid boys. That's prevalent. You think they were out here eating a double hamburger with cheese 5 times a day and Coca-Cola? You don't think they're training and wind up in a triple rubber bypass the drugs. But what I'm telling you, when your hair trained to failure, pretend you didn't hear it. Because it doesn't mean anything. What they mean is trained to destroy your body. And you know what? You don't enjoy your workout. You drag and drag. I see it so often. As I've mentioned many a time, my friend has a gym, he makes him sign a year contract. Because he knows the maximum they say is 3 months. Because they overdo it, they drag out, and then training becomes a chore instead of enjoyment. And then they lay off 3 or 4 years, and then they come back. I hadn't trained in 3 years, I'm going to start up again. Because it was so traumatized. We train our entire lives. Now, even though I'm not training nowhere like Jim, but I do something. And I still have some vitality. Now, I go out there and drop dead right tomorrow. But hey, I had my run. Because, there's no round trip on life. And when you get to you want to be able to look back and say, man, I lived a good life. I took care of myself. And now I got something in the tank. I'm not on E. And if you burn yourself out, let me tell you, do what you want. It's all in your head. But when you had trained to failure, pretend you didn't hear it. Because it doesn't make sense. You're not there to fail. You're there to build.